Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down Curtis Blaydes versus Tom Aspinall in the main event in England. I'm very excited for this one. Another pretty early fight card, 11 o'clock, which I'm kind of cool with, honestly. Keep them coming. Before we get into it, hit that subscribe button as hard as you possibly can. Leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I love communicating with you guys. It's so much fun to me. It's one of the reasons why I like this. I like doing this. Um, Also, I'm trying to wait for this community tab to come in. Hopefully, it does at some point. I got a lot of crazy things I'm going to try to be doing a lot of polls. Every week, there'll be polls for sure, no matter what. But I got some video ideas. I want to interact with you guys and have you guys have a part of that. But either way, let's jump right into that. Right into the fight. Curtis Blaydes again versus Tom Aspinall. Curtis Blaydes 16 wins, 3 losses. He's 4-1 in his last 5 fights. 31 years old, which is not old, not even in his prime really yet. 6'4" with an 80-inch reach. Jesus. Tom Aspinall, 12 wins, 2 losses, won a bunch in a row. From England, so the crowd's gonna be going absolutely crazy. 29 years old, just turned 29. 6'5", 1 inch in height, which is crazy because Curtis Blaydes is a big dude. 78-inch reach, so 2-inch reach advantage for Curtis Razor Blaydes. This is very interesting. Even with the Volkov fight, see, it's kind of like with Rafael Fiziev and RDA. I think it's so much more impressive that Fiziev was able to finish RDA in that 5th round, especially how that 4th round was going, because he was slowing down, and we're like, oh, the tide's turning. RDA is really going to go at him. And because Fiziev was able to finish him that 5th round, it showed us so much. His heart, how much he wanted it. His gas tank, his takedown defense was incredible. Tom Aspinall, when he finished Volkov, it was very early. Volkov is a slow starter. He's a slower fighter, anyways. He doesn't push the fight a whole ton, I guess, except unless you're Rosenstruck, which again is weird. But Tom Aspinall, we still haven't seen him be 100% tested. I don't see Tom Aspinall being able to get really any takedowns unless he's able to crack Curtis Blaydes. But any takedowns on Curtis Blaydes is just too good. I expect Curtis to go in for some takedowns. I don't think he's going to get much of them early. If the fight goes longer, Tom Aspinall's going to have some problems with that. We did see Curtis Blaydes have some crazy power, have some speed in his hands when he fought Chris Daukaus, right? Yeah, Chris Daukaus. Even though Chris Daukaus, I don't think should have been fighting. He was just knocked out like a month or so or 2 months ago before that fight. It wasn't that long. Actually, I think it was shorter than that, to be honest. And you're just not giving your brain and your chin enough time to heal. And we've seen that with Curtis Blaydes. Chris Daukaus was KO'd, flatlined by Derek Lewis, and then he was flatlined by Curtis Blaydes, almost back to back. It was very strange. Um, and so we already know he's gonna probably strike a little bit and then go in for takedowns. We know his gas tank is gonna be pretty good. The best chance for Tom Aspinall to win this fight is use his speed, his footwork. Again, we don't know much about his cardio because he hasn't been to those 5 rounds. He hasn't really been worked, honestly. We've seen him in the 3rd round, I believe 3rd round with Andrei Arlovsky, but that still doesn't show as much except that he can bull rush somebody, smaller guy, and submit him. I don't see him doing that at all to Curtis Blaydes. If he beats Curtis Blaydes, it's a striking because of his striking. I see Curtis Blaydes winning one of the 3 rounds in the beginning, and then I see Curtis Blaydes tiring Tom Aspinall out and winning in the 4th and the 5th. I think that's very um, reasonable for sure because of the output, the wrestling ability. We haven't seen Tom Aspinall fight a wrestler or a big, strong guy as Curtis Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes has fought just about everybody. I don't think Aspinall has that one punch KO power that Curtis Blaydes has had to deal with. Francis, all these guys. I do think he gets Tom Aspinall down in the 4th and the 5th, somewhere around there. But I'm not a huge fan for this fight for Tom Aspinall because I think Curtis Blaydes shows a lot of I think he could expose a lot of holes in Aspinall. No disrespect to him, of course. But I think Curtis Blaydes can edge this fight out. I think he wins a decision. I think he has some trouble. I think Curtis Blaydes wins one of the rounds, like I said, in the first 3 rounds, and then gets Tom a little bit tired and goes into the fourth and the fifth. And I think he really, really starts trying to implement his plan. I don't think he's going to do a whole ton of striking. But again, he does have some big, big power. Name of the game for Tom Aspinall is stop the takedowns and make sure you're first. Don't let Curtis Blaydes dictate the action. That's going to be the number one biggest mistake that you can do because of his wrestling. And again, though, I have Curtis Blaydes winning by decision. I like Tom Aspinall, but I do think this is a hard, hard fight. It's going to be a close fight, though. As always, guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know who you guys have. And as always, come on. Do I even got to say it anymore? Yeah,